Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Smith in the Black channel here at Ticker Talker, and let's take a look what's going on. It's a Tuesday, turn around them. So if we take a look at the SPY here, you're going to see yesterday here tried to go up and then failed back down a little bit, right? On the close. Let me see how this. Anyway, now we're taking out yesterday's highs, right? We're still inside in the week, still inside in the month, but having a nice strong day here. If you look at this 60 here, here's where they got them. So right here, tough to stay long at the close into this thing here. And then boom, this is a 2 down, this is a 2-2 reversal here. And if that works right out the chute, we're going to take this out. These two becoming outside bar of all that. Then, if you're lucky, you continue. So you're getting closer to that week. So we'll be looking here for an extra oomph if you get over 390.92, right? That would give us the 2-2 week back to the upside for the S&P Spider. If we do QQQ, and we know that's been the issue, but today, here she comes. So you can see this yesterday was actually a 2 up and then went all the way back down here to see if it could go outside bar. That's not what happened. Now, all these guys that got blown out yesterday trying to get back in or staying short, trapped. Here they come, all right? So you can see this in the lower left here. The inside 60 right there. We call that the Momo Hammer, don't we? We do. And there it is. Anybody who got short, got caught in here is like, I think it's going to roll back down because that's what it does. Boom, right back up, and that's going to give you stuff like Baidu, the one nice inside 60 and upper for you right there. But if we go back to the Qs, once again, we talked about this monthly here. And comes down here, does its job by taking all these guys out. The question is going to be weak enough for that. Right now, no. So now it's trying to come back into this range, right? So here, remember that level's 310.88. You're back into that level now, right? Which tells us the broadening formation is coming back. So now, if you go to the week, still handling an inside week so far, but a lot of week left, right? So on the daily upper left, what we'd be looking to do is you can see these lower lows here. There's your bottom of your broadening formation. We're looking to take this out right here. That's going to be 312.04, and then you'll have your broadening formation. Now, the question is going to be strong enough to keep coming up on that. Right now, market staying sturdy. If we go to the Reddit stocks, well, let's take a look at the Dow Jones. In Dow Jones, here you can see just gunning to the highs, new highs. And so this is what we look for, right? Outside bar, upper middle, takes out the low. These two become an outside bar of that, and right now, still going to the upside is the Dow Jones Diamonds. If we go to the Reddit stocks, GameStop, still going. And so one of the things I talk about is we want to enter on reversals and add on continuations, right? So what do I mean by that? If you just took my word on that, right, in GameStop on the weekly, here, 2 down by taking out the low, 2 up. There's your 2-2 reversal on the weekly. A lot of people got this one, 53.50. Then inside week for your continuation, 2, 1, 2 above 150, 153, trading 239. 2 trades. That's all you had to do. Right? So now we'll see if that sets up again for us right now, just kind of drifting into the highs. How about a nice 30 right here? Inside 30 up right there. All right, we'll see if that sets up again, and that's telling us AMC. AMC, the same here. Upper middle. What do we look for? The 2 down, the inside weak to the upside. Here. Over 625. The 2, 1, 2 inside weak continuation. Over 944, trading 1067, still going, and you got some weak on that. And if you went down to the daily, you would have seen this. 2 down, inside day. There she goes. All right, and we just got, I believe, a nice 60 out of her. And there you go, another continuation pattern on the 60. The 2, the inside, and off she goes. AMC. So early on, we got some weakness in some of the, we've been seeing some sector rotation with like FAS financials and KRE, and they weakened here in the morning, but then you can see FAS here, 60, 2-2 hammer right back up. Now trying to go, there's your reversal, and now trying to go inside and up on the 60 here for the continuation up, because we know there's a lot of inside weeks here, KRE. inside week to the upside. Now trying to come back up off an inside 60. XLE weakening here just a tad. So XLE's been strong, but now that's weakening. But now we're rotating back into a little bits of tech. Another thing we're going to look for here is Tesla. And Tesla here daily. So what's important to know when things occur, because here's an inside day in Tesla, closed out near the lows. But then when it comes back up into here, not only are you going to take that inside day for the 2-1-2 reversal daily, but here was the weekly opening. You're going to change that week back green, right? So like a lot of things, NASDAQ, techie stuff, still handling inside weeks, but you got your reversal day for now, so you can look to go to stuff like that. If we go to Home Depot, here, you can see this down into here, slight lower low, boom, 2-2 reversal day, coming back through here. Now we're going to look if we can go through here. You got your bottom of your broadening formation. Now we're going to look and see if we can take these guys out, because if you go to the weekly, Home Depot's a weekly reversal, 2 down, 2 up here. So you can enter on this, and you can add on this. And they're both reversals on the weekly, over 263.10, and this was over 254.20. It also changes that month back green here once it broke over 258.81. There you go, Home Depot. If we go to, let's take a look, make sure that, when you're watching the Qs, you want to watch a bunch of the components. Here's SMH, and you notice SMH, like other things, inside 60 to the upside. Still below last month's low. That gets my attention if we start to fail. It's still an inside day, so we'll see if that gains more strength, if it can take that out. Still an inside day, and if you go to XLK a little better here, and that's going to have your Apples and your Microsofts in there. If we go to Ruby, and Ruby having a nice day here too, and you can see this inside day to the upside here. Momo Hammer, anybody got short in here? Boom, still in the mother bar in here. That would be somewhat of an issue, but if you can take this monthly, it would get more of my attention. If you can take this out, about 15.10. If we go to, some Bitcoiners, Riot Blockchain. And Riot, see this inside day to the upside. Still an inside week and still an inside month, we know that. But you have your reversal, and you'd see this anytime you go into slight lower lows here like this, there's potentially the bottom of your broadening formation. 2, 1, 2. So the question is, you got these guys. The question is, be strong enough to take this out. We can continue to see that right now, just softening up a little bit on that 60. If you go to Mara, and Mara also Bitcoin stuff here, 2 down, and you can see the stop them out like so. 2, 1, 2. So here you got your lower lows. Now you got your higher high. The question is going to be strong enough to come up here. Right now stalling out just a tad. Looks like the SPY drifting into the highs here, staying strong. You can always watch that Mister with all that stuff. Tesla goes to the highs as I speak with the Qs. And so Mister a little bit up here. You can watch that with the blockchain and with the Bitcoin stuff. And you got CAN, C-A-N. And this is taking out last week's highs. Now you got some exhaustion risk by going into the highs, but we're just following this strength. And you can see this inside 60 takes it up to the upside. If we go to FTNT, FTNT gets my attention because we know how weak a lot of tech has been, and not here. Not here. Nope. Going highs, right? So you got some exhaustion risk. You're going into the highs, but certainly want to follow strength like that when things firm up, because anybody who's short that could stay short with the NASDAQ coming in, but then once it starts to firm up she goes. If you go to FUTU, and FUTU, once again, inside day, 2 down, inside, back up, coming back, trying to take out all these pivots in here. You're still inside week and you're still right on the month, right? And then one of the setups, always want to look for combinations, right, of setups across multiple time frames. So here, you're going to see the FUTU 15-minute right here. Inside bar, pokes down. Is that rev strat? It is. 1, 2, 2 reversal, comes back through these guys, and that triggers this. The inside 30 to the upside. Real nice move there in 15 minutes. It went from taking this out over 140.07 to 144.20, not bad. If we go to Cigna, CI, and Cigna, we've known about this outside inside month to the upside, 312 to the upside, and we've known that XLV and all that kind of stuff has been strong. XLV names coming back up, trying to take out last week's highs. That's something that definitely gets your attention. And Cigna here, now you just wait for that reversal here. The 2 down to up 30 and you're in. And that tells us to look at more like UNH here, right? Maybe your ANTM, 2230. If you go to Texas Instruments, and Texas Instruments here, you can see this was an inside day here. Pokes down, that's a 2 down. That's a rev strat on here when it comes and takes this out. Still inside week, but watching that with all the SMHers. If we go to PFPT, PFPT, you can see this on the monthly here. Green, 2-2 reversal weak. That gets my attention here, right over that. That's over 125.67, right? And here's another thing we look for here on the daily, the outside bar, 3-2, back to the upside, because this was rejecting this low. So when this comes back through here and then takes this high out, that rejection is still continuing, right? And they come back through all these guys, and then you can see here, now these bars become an outside bar of all that, you see? Okay, so we'll see if that sets up again for us. Always running out of time here, but if we go to ADS, ADS has been in the weekend video the last 2 weeks because of this. It's coming back here, and this thing is a used to be somebody. This thing's been a lot higher in the past. That's something that we look for. And you can see this is your monthly entry here was 2 up, 2 down, right here. And now continuing, you can see it's still going. We'll see if that sets up again. If we go to ATOM. And ATOM, another inside day off the low, still inside week, right? Still red in the month, but on a day like today when things are turning around, you get these big movers. We're still watching to see if these futures give us any type of reversal on the 60-minute. That might change a few things. There's not too much really going down here, but let's take a look. Disca. And Disca had a nice opening, and the important thing, once again, is on a Tuesday, is that you're going after the opening price of the week. So if these guys are the original bag holders, right, then you get your 2-2 reversal, which was real nice right out the chute. Now it's just kind of coming back up. In general, no problems on the month, right? But a nice opening play there. Another thing we want to look for here is any of this NASDAQ stuff that's not participating. So if the NASDAQ starts to soften up or come in tomorrow, D-Dog, and you can see this thing here, still would be an inside day. So this thing's not joining the party as yet. So these are the kind of things that give us indications going forward. Octa, setting up potential rev strat day for tomorrow. Not going very far, still inside week, right? If we go to, in the energies, NBR. In NBR, you can see this 2-2 day to the downside, right? Still okay on the month, but potential 3 here. We won't watch that with the rest of the energies. You've got stuff like gray getting annihilated here, going towards the lows, if that's your thing. These guys are having all sorts of problems here today, but we'll leave it at that. So we got a lot of things that are still inside week, and we haven't had a reversal on the 60. And when we have that, you'll get a bit of a tone change. Right now, if you go to the 60 SPY, you don't have that. You have this reversal was here to the upside, continuation, right? So obviously Q's still on the radar, but we'll see how that goes. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, this is Mr. The Black Channel here at TikTok, a Strat Time Report.